EXO come back. Sorry. Hey guys, what is up? Yes, I am still alive and hello. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell by the lighting, but this looks like the dark side. I don't know what's going on. But excuse me, I am sick at the moment, so kind of pretending not to be sick because I just want it to be over and done with. But that is not the point of this video. I just wanted to say, hey, it's been a while since I posted a video. Just been super busy with school. The semester just finished and we're in the middle of exams, so I should probably be studying, but I'm just so excited. And yes, this is kind of like a story time slash update, I guess. Story time being I went to my first ever K-pop concert about a week ago, and it was also the first ever K-pop concert here in New Zealand, so that was very exciting, and I wanted to share with you guys my experience. Also, EXO comeback, like I'm so excited. The last weekend, like the week and a half and stuff, have been really exciting. I've been busy. I had a lot of things due, like assignment wise, but of course I had to keep up with my EXO stuff, but we'll talk about that more in the end. But I'm gonna start with my first ever K-pop concert last Sunday, like a week whatever ago. I went to my first ever K-pop concert, and it was for BAP. Yes, that's right, Best Absolute Perfect Blonde Asian People, whatever you guys want to call them. They performed here, which was really exciting. This was their first ever concert here, and it was also the first ever concert in New Zealand, so that was kind of like a big deal. I actually went with a friend. To be honest, going to the concert, I wasn't the biggest BAP fan. I like them and everything, but I wasn't a big fan when before the concert started. I went with Joe. Hey, I don't even think he watches my videos, so you know what? Hey Joe. We went and we got VIP ticket, which they are the most expensive ticket, but coming back from the concert, totally worth it. So if you were a VIP ticket holder like myself, obviously you got like the front area of the stage, and also you have the high touch event. High touch event is like this high five event with the K-pop band idols, and it was held on a Sunday, which I thought was kind of weird. Like, who has concerts on Sundays? But it is what it is. But yes, we got there. The weather was not the best. It was raining, it was thunder, it was just cold, but I think it added more to the fun. And yeah, so we were just in line, but I have to say though that the organization of the concert wasn't the best. We actually got confused because there was a VIP line, obviously, where we would line up, because for VIP, let me just explain how the concert structure of the seating, I guess, is. So VIP was at the front of the stage, and it was this huge section, and then it was kind of like barricaded, and behind us was the silver ticket holders, which was the cheapest, and then on the side were seats, and that was for the gold, which was the second most expensive. And for VIP we had to line up, and it was kind of near where like they would go into the venue. So this was VIP, but wasn't really sure where the other gates were, because I was mainly in like VIP. But I think behind us was the silver ticket holders, but then at some point we were all together, so you didn't really know who's who until they barricaded it off, so we were kind of like separate. Like, yeah, I think that's how it went. And then yeah, so we were there, we were lining up, people were playing, you know, BAP songs, and it was a fun day. I think it would have been better if it wasn't raining, but you know, totally fine. And but yeah, it wasn't as organized as I thought it was gonna be. There was a lot of confusion. People didn't know where to line up. At one point we were confused if we were even facing the right way for the VIP line. But yeah, and then the doors opened at about 6 p.m. I think, but then there was also like there was even more confusion because you before the concert they gave you the opportunity to pre-order merch, but you had to pick them up on the day. And doors open at 6, I believe, and then like the pickup for the merch was at 6. But it was weird because the people that were in VIP and wanted to pick up merch, they had to go out of the line, go get their merch, and then get back. So it was kind of a waste if they've been lining up all day. And it was mostly for the light stick, for VIP's light stick. And then for us as well as VIP ticket holder, part of the package, I guess, is a signed album for their Carnival album, and it was signed by like one random member. And we had to pick that up at 6 as well, but we didn't want to because we had to obviously lose our line and then like fight, blah blah blah. So we decided to like pick it up in the end. And I think towards the end the company ended up realizing that it didn't make sense, so we actually picked them up after the meet and greet anyway, so it worked out in the end. So we got there, and let me just tell you, this is my first K-pop concert, so it was a bit, I didn't know what to expect. I've always just watched like fan cams of other people's, you know, like experience and stuff, but K-pop fans are very intense. At one point there were a bit of like altercations, I guess, like between fans, but wanting to, obviously everyone wants to be at the front, but obviously it wasn't fair if people line up for hours and you suddenly took their place. Totally understand both sides. But yeah, there was a bit of tension in the VIP section, but you know what, I think it's fine because at the end of the day we're all seeing them anyways, and like I feel like it's okay as long as you see them. I don't know, that was just my thing. But going into this, I only knew a few songs, actually, mostly just our old songs. The last 2 albums I think that they released, I have no idea what the songs were, but I was mainly there to support my friend because he is a huge BAP fan, and like, I mean, I like BAP too, so I didn't, you know, like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, of course I wanted to go. And so we got there. Show started at about just after 7 p.m. and oh my god, nobody prepared me. It was amazing. It was not what I expected it to be. Maybe it's just for BAP, but it was very like party, rave, disco kind of thing. They threw water, you know, like at us. There was a lot of fan service, which I totally get now. And then there's just a lot of craziness happening. Not always good. At some point people started throwing their phones towards the members, and we could like see some of the members like, okay, what the F is going on? I think was totally uncool, just because why would you throw your cell phone? Like, I mean, I love BAP, but I'm like not gonna throw my cell phone towards them. But they were kind enough to like take selfies and then I think return them back to the owners. But the biggest thing that did happen is what happened to me. So halfway through the concert I rolled my ankle. Yes, I rolled my ankle, and I obviously didn't realize, because you know, you were so like with the crowd, like the adrenaline and stuff, but it wasn't towards the end, just before the meet and greet, and I just could not stand on it, so I ended up having to like kind of leave the VIP area and like sit down and stuff, and medic had to like come and check my foot. And let me tell you, meeting BIP, it wasn't my intention to meet them with like my boot off of my foot and like ice rolled around my foot and like limping towards them, but it is what it is. That is how I met them. I think good things and bad things came with that. So yeah, I had to, you know, like get my foot kind of like rolled up and stuff, and my friend kindly helped me like limp towards BAP, because unfortunately where I was being looked at was here, and like the meet and greet was like all the way over there, and I legit had to go to the other side of the stadium, and that was not an easy task, especially with pushy staff. I think that was another thing that I really didn't like, because me and my friend, we ended up being the last people on the line for the high touch, because I had to obviously make my way there, and I was going through it, you know, like meeting them and stuff, but I had like a few of the, is it JK? I'm not really sure. I guess the Australian people that like handled the concerts for Australia, New Zealand, I'm not sure. They were like, oh, hurry up, hurry up. Like, and one particular girl like rushed me, and I was like, dude, can you not see my ankle? Like, I'm trying, and I was so close to crying because it was just, I was in pain, and it was just like everything was kind of like overwhelming and stuff. The thing is, I just, two of the members asked if I was okay. Like, and I was like 3 years of Korean, and all I could say was like, yeah. I was tongue-tied, you guys. I didn't know what to say. But overall, it was a great experience. It was fun, and I can't wait for more acts to come here. I hope that that opened up the door for like K-pop acts to come to New Zealand, because, you know, us New Zealanders, we can party hard. It was really fun to meet new people and like just to jam out to new songs, and I legit came out of that concert loving BAP. I mean, I did like them before, but now I like love them so much. I just bought all their albums and just been listening to like them on repeat like every day since the concert. And going to the concert, my bias is Daehyun, and first song was Warrior, and they just came out, you know, full force, and I totally fell for Himchan. Like, the whole time that the concert was going on, I told my friend, I was like, Himchan, 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 and I don't know, there was just something about Himchan. So, you know, came out of there like, Daehyun looked great. Actually, all of them looked really good, but I was just like, Himchan, and he was one of the people that asked me if I was okay, because he was at the end of the high touch, and I was like, I'm okay. This injury was so worth it. We also got, like I said, right after the high touch, we got an album, and I have Daehyun. That's what I got told. I'm not really sure, like, not familiar with their signatures yet, but my friend told me that this is Daehyun's signature, and the photo card that I got, I don't know if I is also Daehyun, which is really exciting. And I actually really like this album. I really like Feel So Good, Carnival, and Albatross. Albatross is one of my favorite songs, I think. It gives me very like J-pop feels. I don't know, like, is it just me? But yes, I have this one as well, which I will be keeping. And BAP fans, babies, yes, if I'm very new, welcome me guys, please. They also gave out banners, and I got 3, but I accidentally dropped the one that I actually really wanted to keep. It was beautifully made, but yeah, when I got hurt, I kind of like dropped it and totally forgot about it. But I do have 2. I kept 2, and they're right behind me, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there's a yellow one just over there, and the girl that made it, she is the Daehyun biased, and she wanted us to hold this up for Daehyun solo, but he actually didn't end up having one. Only 3 of the members, I think, had solos, but the yellow one just says Daehyun na 사랑해, or like, you know, Daehyun, I love you. And then there's also one on, I don't even know if I'm pointing to it. There's also this one, and it just says BAP, oh no, life takeaway BAP equals 0. I think that's what it says. Yeah, and then I think those are really cool, and I decided to keep them and put them up on my board just for this video. Honestly, it was so good. Now I'm just really excited for more acts to come here, because I think, you know, we deserve to see them too. So yes, that is pretty much my experience for like my first ever K-pop concert. It was fantastic. It was great. So glad I went, and I can't wait for another one to like come over here so we can like fangirl and stuff. But now, after that really long story, I am so excited that EXO is finally having a comeback, and it is for their 3rd full-length album, and let me tell you, the hype is real. It is a, in case you guys don't know, it is a double track comeback. So there is Lucky One and Lucky One and Monster. So it's kind of like, it's very like light and dark, kind of like my room. So Lucky Ones would be here, Monster would be right here, and just I am super duper excited. And also their albums, you can now pre-order them. I am so glad that they're not individual covers. They actually just come in two versions. So there's the Lucky One and the Monster, and then obviously one each for Chinese version and Korean version. So that's a total of 4 albums. And then I think they have 3 posters as well, and I think one of the posters which I really want to get is like the evolution of their logo. And then there's only 9 photo cards, not double, so it makes it easier for you to like try to collect them all. And I did pre-order them, in case you guys are wondering, and I can't wait to do an unboxing when I get them. If you guys are looking to get them, either just one of them or all of them, I recommend Kpop Town, and it's not sponsored this video, but you guys know how much I love Kpop Town. I always get my albums from there, and they always have deals, which I love. So I actually got most of my EXO albums from Kpop Town, just because they would offer like the whole set plus the posters, I think. And that was the case with this one. So the whole set plus, I think it's only 2 out of the 3 posters, I'm not really sure, with it. And then they also give you freebies if you pre-order with them, and you know, order before like the release date and stuff. So I totally recommend it. And I actually think the price is very reasonable if you were like, compared to if you were gonna buy them like individually, you know, like add shipping onto that. So K-pop Town, but I think K-pop Mart and K-Town For You is doing a sale as well. I've been getting a lot of questions about my lucky boxes, like my lucky dip boxes. Unfortunately, at the moment, K-Pop Town is only doing one for Super Junior, Block B, I think, and BAP. I think they're only the 3 that they're doing it for. But K-Town For You, which is where I got my first lucky box, they're doing one right now, a EXO like EXO super, I forgot what it's called, surprise box or something. And I read the description and it said that you would get 1 random album like out of the 4 for they're about to release, and then also like I think poster, and then a bunch of like EXO goods. Now I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're definitely wanting to buy their new album, but you don't mind which one you're gonna get, then maybe that, if you're interested in getting some merch along the way as well. But it's definitely cheaper than the one that I bought in the beginning, I think. But I don't recommend it if you're just really not even like into collecting EXO merch. I just think you're better off like buying the albums, trying to find like a really good like package deal maybe, just because I don't know, but it is up to you guys. Just wanting to let you guys know that it is available. I think it's still available in K-Town For You if you guys want to get your hands on these lucky boxes. And if you do get them, let me know when you guys get them, like what you got. I'd love to know. And but I am not going to be ordering it this time around, just because, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait it out. Maybe there's another one that's coming out again for K-Pop Town. Yeah, so today at the moment, right now, it's actually June 8th, and it's 4 p.m. and tomorrow is actually the release of the full track, the full album Night at Midnight, Korean Standard Time. All tracks of EXO's 3rd album, Exact, and the music video of the double title track Monster and Lucky One will be released. And it says, before the release date today at 8 p.m, the Exomentary comeback stage Exact will be live streamed through Naver, and EXO will present their first performance of the 3rd album. Now I know that there's the Exomentary, is that what it is? I haven't been watching them. I've been seeing a lot of it on Tumblr, but I've just been busy studying, so I might have a look at them afterwards. But I hear Baekhyun did one and he just played LOL. Like, I think that's what I heard. And yeah, so tonight, midnight, Korean Standard Time, all tracks and the music video will be released. Very, very excited. I'm really interested in reading about like all the different theories that EXO have been coming up with. Like, I, for the life of me, am not that creative. Like, when I first saw Lucky Ones, I thought that it was like maybe they were like experiments and stuff, and then Monster trailer came out, and then I was like, oh, like maybe it's because of like them escaping, like they were experiments in the lucky one, and then like blah blah blah, and then I heard about like Chanyeol theories about like his eye and stuff, but I haven't been able to come up with one, so I've just kind of just been going along with everyone else's, and like honestly every single theory sounds so good. It reminds me of this all reminded me of like the Exodus, you know, like when all that was kind of like releasing. But I'm excited that the boys are finally releasing their third full-length album, and of course there's been talks in every comeback one member leaves. I hope that is not the case for this one, and I don't think so. Things are looking good for everyone, and the teaser pics, I will admit, have been really good and really bizarre. When the lucky ones came out, I was like, what? It is aesthetically pleasing. I actually have been loving them, and then like Monster teaser pics came out and I was like, whoa. But I'm very excited because it's like there's such a contrast between like the two songs, so I'm very excited to see how they're gonna play it out on stage. And yes, the next week and a half, month, whatever, should be very exciting for everyone, and you can expect a lot of EXO videos coming out of my channel. And this is a really long video. I'm just gonna wrap it up. That is it. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and sorry I haven't been able to release anything, but now I'm on a break soon, so hopefully a lot more content will come out. And welcome to my new subscribers. How's it going? I hope you guys are enjoying your stay, and I honestly am loving like all of the comments that I keep getting every day. I haven't been able to reply to all of them, but honestly, like, you guys are the bestest. Is that even a word? Fine, I don't even care. You guys are the bestest friends ever, and that's it. Now I'm gonna have to quickly edit this and like put it up, and good luck to us EXO-L fans. I hope we can survive through this. And yes, that is pretty much it. I will talk to you guys really soon for more EXO videos. And yes, if you pre-ordered the album, let me know down below if you got all four, or if you're only gonna go with one, and which out of the two tracks are you most excited to see or hear. And let's start a conversation in the comments. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you in my next video. What is that? I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!